Hello, beautiful souls. I'm thrilled to have you with me on this amazing journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Every day we explore motivational content designed to inspire and uplift us all. Your support means the world to me, and I invite you to subscribe and join our supportive community. This way, you'll help me ensure that my content reaches those who need it most. Together, let's navigate this adventure, supporting and encouraging one another as we grow and flourish. Thank you for being here, and let's make every step of this journey count. After enduring years of abuse from my mother and ex-husband, the thought of entering another relationship was daunting. I didn't want to feel like someone else had any control over me. I made it clear to anyone I interacted with that my priority was maintaining my independence. Although I found a few people attractive, I ensured these connections never developed into anything serious. For 6 years, I deliberately chose emotionally unavailable partners, which protected me from unnecessary emotional complications. This period of my life was marked by self-destructive behavior, during which I failed to address the deep-seated trauma accumulated over more than 2 decades of abuse. When I met my current husband, neither of us wanted to commit to a relationship. We were both engaging in destructive sexual behavior, avoiding the idea of exposing our hearts to potential hurt. Our introduction was arranged by a mutual friend who was romantically involved with my husband's brother. I hadn't moved back to their area yet, but this friend knew my preferences and introduced us over the phone. He had everything I found physically attractive: a big, beautiful smile, a tall and slim build, a chocolate complexion, and distinctive ears I adored. He was not only physically appealing, but also easy to talk to, making me believe we could have a situation free from emotional entanglements. However, unbeknownst to me, my friend and his brother were mixing truths with lies about me. When they asked me questions on the phone, I answered honestly, thinking I was being transparent. I thought this honesty would make it clear that I wasn't looking to tie him down. What I didn't know was that they were also telling him things that were not true, agreeing on my behalf to things I would never do. When we finally met in person, there was an immediate attraction on my part. Though he didn't show it initially, he felt the same way. I didn't realize this would be the toxic start to a long and tumultuous relationship. My husband trusted the word of his friend and brother, who encouraged him to act in ways he never had toward women before. Our relationship began with many mistakes due to his misplaced trust. His small bond with my so-called friend caused numerous problems. Although I was never sexually assaulted, her boyfriend's actions often crossed the line into sexual harassment. This friend convinced my husband it was acceptable to treat me disrespectfully and use me for financial gain, despite my efforts to support my children as a single mother working 3 jobs. When he lost his place to live, and I offered him a place in my home. Despite this, he continued to disrespect me in front of my children, and his brother caused me to lose my home. Even after over a year of this, I developed feelings for him, which I now recognize as a result of the trauma I endured. He wasn't that bad when we were alone, showing signs of reciprocating my feelings, but feeling ashamed to express them. His brothers and my so-called friend made fun of him for his feelings, pushing him to deny them. Despite our toxic beginning, I never realized how bad it was because it seemed better than my first marriage. This led me to allow many behaviors that he now deeply regrets. I'm sharing this because the lack of knowledge and support caused me to endure more trauma than I realized. During our relationship, he didn't know how to love me properly, even when he stopped fighting his feelings. His family's interference only made things worse. Now, as we try to fix what was broken, I see how much could have been different if he had understood my trauma. It's crucial to express and set boundaries when entering a new relationship after trauma. I ignored signs that could have helped me set boundaries, allowing negative behaviors due to low self-esteem and the belief that this was better than before. These behaviors were not acceptable, and I should never have tolerated them. After leaving a traumatic situation, seeking immediate help is vital. I regret not listening to advice about therapy and support groups. My hope now is to repair what was broken in my relationship. Understanding that our start was flawed. We fought to prevent the past from affecting our journey, but old wounds and unnecessary trauma remain. We've realized we might be trauma bonded, a challenge that requires significant effort to overcome. We are now in Costa Rica, trying to make peace with our past. Unfortunately, his brother married the person who caused much pain, straining their relationship. I'm sharing this because I didn't recognize the signs of a toxic environment, which could have led to a healthier relationship with my husband. The damage of a toxic circle is profound, often inflicted by those we believe love us the most. I want to discuss the toxic traits and signs to watch for when seeking support after leaving a toxic life. Recognize these signs and decide if such a person should remain in your life. You need love and support, not further harm from someone you trust. The narcissist. The narcissist is a person who only cares about themselves, showing a lack of empathy for others. They genuinely believe they are superior to everyone around them, which can be incredibly damaging to those in their vicinity. Narcissists are skilled at manipulating situations to ensure they remain the center of attention, often at the expense of others' feelings and needs. They are adept at creating a facade of charm and confidence, drawing people in with their charisma. However, once they have secured someone's admiration, they reveal their true nature, which revolves around self-centeredness and a disregard for others' well-being. Narcissists can be particularly harmful in relationships because they tend to view their partners as extensions of themselves rather than as individuals with their own needs and desires. This perspective leads to a lack of genuine intimacy and a failure to appreciate the other person's contributions and sacrifices. Instead, the narcissist focuses on how their partner can serve their own needs and bolster their ego. This dynamic can leave the partner feeling devalued, unimportant, and emotionally drained. Narcissists are also prone to gaslighting, a manipulative tactic where they make their partner doubt their own perceptions and reality. This can create a cycle of dependency and confusion, where the partner becomes increasingly reliant on the narcissist for validation and approval. In a work environment, narcissists can be equally destructive. They often seek positions of power and influence, not to contribute positively to the organization, but to further their own interests. They may take credit for others' work, manipulate colleagues to get ahead, and show little regard for the impact of their actions on the team. Their inability to work collaboratively and their constant need for admiration can lead to a toxic work atmosphere, characterized by competition, distrust, and resentment. Recognizing a narcissist early on can help mitigate their impact. Key signs include a constant need for praise, a lack of empathy, and an inflated sense of self-importance. If you find yourself constantly trying to please someone who never seems satisfied, or if you feel your own needs are consistently ignored, you may be dealing with a narcissist. Setting firm boundaries and seeking support from trusted friends or a therapist can help you navigate and eventually extricate yourself from such a toxic relationship. Understanding the nature of narcissism and its effects can empower you to protect your mental and emotional health. It is crucial to remember that the narcissist's behavior is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, but a manifestation of their own deep-seated insecurities and need for control. By recognizing these patterns and taking proactive steps to distance yourself, you can regain your sense of self and move towards healthier steps, more fulfilling relationships. The controller. The controller is a person who feels the need to control everything around them. They believe they must be in charge of every decision, making others feel incapable of doing anything right. Controllers often have a deep-seated fear of unpredictability and uncertainty, which drives their need to dominate every aspect of their environment. This behavior can manifest in both personal and professional settings, creating a stifling and oppressive atmosphere for those around them. In personal relationships, controllers can be incredibly demanding and restrictive. They often dictate how their partners should behave, what they should wear, who they can associate with, and even how they should think. This relentless control can erode the partner's sense of autonomy and self-worth, leading to a loss of identity. Controllers justify their behavior by claiming they know what is best, but in reality, they are often projecting their own insecurities and need for order onto others. In the workplace, controllers can be just as damaging. They micromanage their employees, leaving no room for creativity or independent thought. This can stifle innovation and create a toxic work environment where employees feel undervalued and oppressed. Controllers are often resistant to feedback and unwilling to delegate tasks, believing that no one else is capable of meeting their high standards. This can lead to burnout among employees and high turnover rates as talented individuals seek healthier work environments. Recognizing a controller involves looking for patterns of excessive monitoring, criticism, and an inability to trust others' abilities. If you feel constantly scrutinized and your decisions are frequently undermined, you may be dealing with a controller. Setting boundaries is essential when interacting with a controller. Clearly communicate your limits and assert your right to make your own decisions. It is also helpful to document instances of controlling behavior, as this can provide evidence if you need to seek support from HR or other authorities. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can help you build the confidence to stand up to a controller. It is important to remember that their need to control is a reflection of their own insecurities, not your abilities. By recognizing these patterns and taking proactive steps to assert your independence, you can regain control over your own life and well-being. Ultimately, dealing with a controller requires patience and resilience. It may not be possible to change their behavior, but you can change how you respond to it. By setting firm boundaries and seeking support, you can protect your mental and emotional health and create a more balanced and respectful dynamic. The drama magnet. The drama magnet thrives on gossip and chaos, often creating drama that seems to follow them wherever they go. They relish in the turmoil they create, finding satisfaction in the conflicts and tensions that arise. Drama magnets are skilled at drawing others into their web of drama, making them complicit in the chaos. This behavior can be incredibly draining and disruptive, leaving those around them feeling exhausted and stressed. In personal relationships, drama magnets are often the ones who stir up conflicts and exacerbate minor issues into major disputes. They thrive on the emotional reactions they provoke, using these reactions to fuel their need for attention and excitement. This constant cycle of drama can create a turbulent and unstable environment, where peace and stability are hard to come by. Partners of drama magnets often find themselves walking on eggshells, trying to avoid triggering the next dramatic episode. In social circles, drama magnets can create divisions and tensions among friends. They may spread rumors, instigate fights, and manipulate others to create discord. This can lead to a toxic social environment where trust is eroded and relationships are strained. Friends may feel they are constantly being pitted against one another, causing unnecessary stress and conflict within the group. Recognizing a drama magnet involves observing their behavior patterns and the impact they have on those around them. If someone consistently seems to be at the center of conflicts, spreading gossip, or creating unnecessary drama, they may be a drama magnet. It is important to set boundaries with drama magnets to protect your own mental and emotional well-being. Clearly communicate your limits and refuse to engage in their drama, making it clear that you will not be drawn into their conflicts. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can help you navigate interactions with a drama magnet. Building a strong support network can provide you with the stability and reassurance you need to withstand their chaotic behavior. Remember that their need for drama is a reflection of their own insecurities and need for attention, not a measure of your worth or importance. Ultimately, dealing with a drama magnet requires a combination of assertiveness and emotional resilience. By setting firm boundaries, seeking support, and maintaining a focus on your own well-being, you can minimize the impact of their disruptive behavior. This will allow you to maintain healthier and more stable relationships, free from the constant turmoil and stress that drama magnets create. The energy vampire. The energy vampire is a person who drains the energy and enthusiasm from those around them. They thrive on negativity, often creating problems and feeding off the resulting chaos. Energy vampires are typically pessimistic and critical, casting a dark cloud over any situation they encounter. Their presence can be incredibly draining, leaving others feeling exhausted and depleted after interactions. In personal relationships, energy vampires are often highly critical and demanding. They may constantly complain about their own problems while showing little interest in the needs or feelings of their partner. This one-sided dynamic can leave their partner feeling unappreciated and overwhelmed. Energy vampires are skilled at turning every conversation back to themselves, ensuring they remain the center of attention. This relentless focus on their own issues can make it difficult for their partner to find space to express their own needs and concerns. In social situations, energy vampires can quickly sap the enthusiasm from a group. Their constant negativity and complaints can dampen the mood, making it hard for others to enjoy themselves. They often thrive on drama and conflict, creating tension and discomfort among friends. Energy vampires may also manipulate others into feeling responsible for their happiness, creating a cycle of dependency that is difficult to break. Recognizing an energy vampire involves paying attention to how you feel after interacting with them. If you consistently feel drained, stressed, or overwhelmed, you may be dealing with an energy vampire. Setting boundaries is crucial in managing interactions with energy vampires. Clearly communicate your limits and protect your own well-being by limiting the time and energy you spend on them. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can help you build the resilience needed to deal with an energy vampire. It is important to remember that their behavior is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, but rather a manifestation of their own insecurities and need for attention. By recognizing these patterns and taking proactive steps to protect your energy, you can create a healthier and more balanced dynamic in your relationships. Ultimately, dealing with an energy vampire requires a combination of empathy and assertiveness. While it is important to show compassion for their struggles, it is equally important to protect your own mental and emotional health. By setting firm boundaries and seeking support, you can maintain your energy and well-being, even in the face of their draining behavior. The compulsive liar. The compulsive liar is a person who frequently tells lies, often without any apparent reason or benefit. They constantly manipulate the truth, creating a distorted version of reality that can be incredibly confusing and damaging to those around them. Compulsive liars are skilled at fabricating stories and convincing others of their falsehoods, making it difficult to distinguish between truth and lies. In personal relationships, compulsive liars can create a web of deception that undermines trust and stability. Their constant lying can make it impossible for their partner to know what is real, leading to a sense of insecurity and mistrust. Compulsive liars often lie to cover up their own mistakes or shortcomings, avoiding accountability and shifting blame onto others. This behavior can create a toxic dynamic where their partner feels constantly gaslit and unsure of their own perceptions. In professional settings, compulsive liars can be equally destructive. They may fabricate achievements, credentials, or experiences to advance their career, often at the expense of others. Their lies can create a false sense of competence and reliability, leading colleagues and superiors to place undue trust in them. When the truth eventually comes to light, it can cause significant damage to professional relationships and reputations. Recognizing a compulsive liar involves looking for patterns of inconsistency and dishonesty. If you frequently catch someone in lies or notice discrepancies in their stories, you may be dealing with a compulsive liar. Confronting a compulsive liar can be challenging, as they are often adept at deflecting blame and denying their falsehoods. It is important to approach these conversations with clear evidence and a calm, assertive demeanor. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist can help you navigate interactions with a compulsive liar. It is crucial to establish boundaries and protect your own sense of reality by seeking verification of their claims whenever possible. Remember that their behavior is a reflection of their own insecurities and need for validation. not a measure of your worth or integrity. Ultimately, dealing with a compulsive liar requires vigilance and resilience. It may not be possible to change their behavior, but you can take steps to protect your own well-being and trust in yourself. By recognizing their patterns of lying and seeking support, you can maintain your own sense of truth and stability, even in the face of their manipulative behavior. The green-eyed. The green-eyed, or the jealous person, is someone who cannot be happy for others' success or fortune. They are often envious and resentful, constantly comparing themselves to others and feeling inadequate as a result. This jealousy can lead to a range of toxic behaviors, including sabotage, manipulation, and passive-aggressive actions aimed at undermining others' happiness and achievements. In personal relationships, the green-eyed person may struggle with feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. They often project these feelings onto their partner, becoming overly possessive and controlling. This behavior can create a suffocating and mistrustful environment where the partner feels constantly scrutinized and judged. The green-eyed person's inability to celebrate their partner's successes can lead to resentment and conflict, undermining the foundation of the relationship. In social circles, the green-eyed person can create division and tension by spreading rumors and fostering jealousy among friends. They may downplay others' achievements or success, seeking to diminish their importance and elevate their own status. This behavior can create a toxic social environment where trust and camaraderie are replaced by competition and suspicion. Recognizing a green-eyed person involves looking for signs of envy and insecurity. If someone frequently belittles others' achievements, shows signs of possessiveness, or engages in passive-aggressive behavior, they may be struggling with jealousy. It is important to address these behaviors directly and assertively, setting clear boundaries and expressing your own needs and concerns. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can help you navigate interactions with a green-eyed person. It is crucial to maintain your own sense of self-worth and not allow their jealousy to undermine your confidence and happiness. Remember that their behavior is a reflection of their own insecurities and struggles, not a measure of your worth or success. Ultimately, dealing with a green-eyed person requires a combination of empathy and assertiveness. While it is important to show compassion for their struggles, it is equally important to protect your own well-being and happiness. By setting firm boundaries and seeking support, you can maintain a healthy and balanced dynamic, even in the face of their jealous behavior. Navigating relationships with toxic individuals can be incredibly challenging, but recognizing the signs and understanding their behavior is the first step towards protecting your mental and emotional health. Each type of toxic person, from the narcissist to the green-eyed, presents unique challenges and requires specific strategies to manage their impact. By setting firm boundaries, seeking support, and maintaining your own sense of self-worth, you can navigate these difficult relationships and create a healthier, more balanced life. It is important to remember that the behavior of toxic individuals is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, but a manifestation of their own insecurities and struggles. By understanding these dynamics and taking proactive steps to protect yourself, you can create a more positive and supportive environment for yourself and those around you. Whether you are dealing with a narcissist, controller, drama magnet, energy vampire, compulsive liar, or green-eyed person, the key is to remain vigilant, assertive, and compassionate towards yourself. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist. And remember that you deserve to be in relationships that are healthy, respectful, and nurturing. By recognizing the signs of toxic behavior and taking steps to protect your well-being, you can break free from the cycle of toxicity and build a brighter, more fulfilling future. I want to express my heartfelt apologies for the inconsistency in my content recently. I've been diligently working on launching my virtual life coaching company and am thrilled to share this new chapter with you. My mission has always been to reach and assist as many people as possible, regardless of their location. I'm excited to announce that I've become a certified life coach and will be focusing on two key areas: motivational trauma coaching, helping survivors navigate life after trauma, and holistic wellness practice, guiding individuals towards a healthier mind, body, and spirit. While I may not be able to provide daily content, I am committed to sharing valuable insights with you regularly. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to embark on this journey together, spreading positivity and empowerment. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I look forward to helping you thrive.